Anyways, I don't want to do much I slept in today, and I don't want to do much carving because I got to go to my cousin's for dinner tonight, and that's 40 minutes away. So this piece, this is talking about recreating a piece that you like, but you want to make it better. So this piece I did for myself. You can see there's a lamp in here, and it shines through the bottom too. So I carved it through here, and I carved a fantasy face down there. So when this light's on, the light kind of shines down on this face, illuminating it a bit too. And then there's a tree down here. But I think, and I did carve a tree and a moon or sun back there. And this light plugs in, there's a plug here. But once I finish this piece, I told myself, like, these parts are pretty bare. So what I want to do today is carve vines. I kind of quickly drew them on in leaves. And I want to paint them to make this piece a little bit more colorful. And on this one too, I carved vines. This is first growth Western red cedar. But it's not, I remember when I was carving it, it wasn't very nice wood to carve. It was pretty chippy. So, and I think we're going to paint some of that tree green too. So we'll try and carve these. Why I'm making this video today is because when I'm at my chainsaw, and I blocked out that owl quickly yesterday too. When I'm at my chainsaw carving tent, it seems like I have no patience for the small detail stuff. Like using my Dremels and stuff like that. When I'm at the chainsaw tent, it feels like I just want to carve with the chainsaws and not do the fine detail stuff. Well, this is fine detail stuff. I'm not going to make it like a friggin' art gallery piece, but I want it to be known that there's vines here and there's some leaves. Then paint them or something. Anyways, this just might be a useless video with useless information. But what I'm going to start out with is my Dremel 4300 with this kutzall bit. This is the Taper Extreme burr. And I'm going to see cutting outside here because I got a lot of wood to remove to get this vines to pop out. You want this vine leaves to pop off the piece. So I got to remove all the wood inside here to make it pop. So I'll start off with this. I might switch to another burr. And we'll see what a good burr is to do vines with, I guess. I thought to myself, instead of doing the vines, because there's so much removing the wood, maybe I should just carve a wood spirit on each side. But that would look cool too. I don't know. Let me think about it. Maybe I'll break the vines in half and carve a wood spirit on each side. Okay, so if this would be nice carving, we'd call them stops and starts. So I got all the stops and start cuts done. Now I gotta remove this wood inside here to get these leaves to stick off. I did it all the way around. I even blocked in a little wood spirit there. These ones aren't gonna have that much spirit detail. They're just gonna be the outline, like the shadows of a wood spirit. Here's one carved in a bit better. So that's all done. Now I gotta remove the wood for the leaves. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch the burr. This is the Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr. Anybody wants to get these Kutzall burrs, just go to the description below. It'll take you to the Kutzall site. Use the code CarvinFusion, save yourself 5%. Okay, so see, I just got the basic thing of a wood spirit done there, one done there, just very basic. It's a lot of carving when I'm at the chainsaw tent, you know, like, because I said I always want to get my die grinders out and hurry up and get the thing done. So I got up to here done, down to right about here. On this side, I got this vine breaks off into two here, then down to here. So got to think removing all this wood. I could have pulled out my die grinder and done it faster, but I said, no, Jordy, don't pull out your die grinder. You have many more chances of slipping and then curving this thing away. And so thing is, I ran out of coffee, so I got to go get some coffee, and then I'll be back and finish this. I don't know if I'm going to finish it today, but anyways. Okay, so I went home, grabbed another coffee, and well, I had a bathroom break. So then I came back and then I finished carving. It's probably hard for you guys to see right now, but that's lots of removing the wood with the Dremel. I could have pulled out my die grinder, but I said, no, 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 no. What's the rush? You don't need your die grinder. So now, because I use the extreme burr, I got lots of deep cuts, like those cut marks from those things on there from the thing. The little spikes from the bit make the mark. So now I need to remove those. And what's, you know, I think I'm just going to burn the background. Alright? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and burn in here. See if I can kind of burn those things away. And that's lots of Dremel carving. It doesn't matter though. Do what you want. Have fun, and that's what it's about. This is not about me trying to carve a piece to sell it. This is about me coming here and doing what I love, and that is to carve. So sorry, I got my earbuds in, so I don't know if I'm yelling, but first of all, before I do that, I got this kutzall. This is, I think, the silver one, the taper burr, and I got to shape these leaves a bit first. So yeah, that's what I need to do. I'll get that done, and then I'll burn, and then I don't know, we'll see how I'll clean up the burning, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I got it burnt in there pretty good enough. What I forgot, this piece was I already had a spray finish on here. So that's what happens when you burn it, it goes white. So I'm gonna have to get like down here too, see that? Even on the vines where I didn't carve it that deep. I'll figure it out, and I'm running out of time today. So what I'm gonna do is I got this drill with this Ready Rut on here and Scotch-Brite. I'm gonna push harder. So I'm gonna do inside here. I'm gonna push harder inside here, and then I'll buff out these leaves and stuff too. This is just, you know, it is what it is. It already looks better. Gives it some more character. All right, I already like it so much better now. Looks way more like an art piece. I don't have my microphone in, so what I'm going to be doing is spray painting that tree down there. I got some green and some darker green, and sorry, I got to stay at the phone. I got some darker green, darker and lighter green, and I don't want to spray it too much. I should blow it out first. You're gonna hear my compressor go. Didn't go. Where's the lighter green? Now it's coming to life. Now it's coming to life. So I gotta go, but tomorrow when I'm gonna keep this video running. So let's take a look at this. Here's the leaf, the vines. It breaks in half. I didn't do any details on the vines. Got the leaves there. It's just kind of like for the silhouette of a vine. There you can see it coming down. Here's the wood spirit. So you look at the piece this way, kind of tucked in there. That one's better. Got the vines down there. And let's get out of the light here, Jordy, and they come up here. Wood spirit. And they split up there. So that's about 2 hours carving for me. But I got to get out of here. So tomorrow what I'm going to do, let's give you the full visual, kind of getting backed up here. But what I'm going to do tomorrow is paint those vines and leaves green, and then I'm going to setol it. I think this piece or spur thing, it, I'm not too sure. But you see that white stuff, when I buffed it, it buffed out too. The Scotch-Brite came right out. Let's see here. Also, I got to recarve this hole bigger because the light comes down onto this fantasy face through this hole. And the light doesn't really come down enough, so I need to take somehow, I need to remove more of the wood in here to get better light down here. I think I need to take more of this out. Who knows, maybe I might even recarve that face. I don't have that much time tomorrow because I'm going to Vancouver Island to see my buddy Bob, Tim, Ryan Cook and Uncle Kevin are going to be carving over there in Lake Cowichan. I'm going to stop in and say hi to them too. So we'll continue this video for tomorrow. Okay, so another day, another dollar. We are back in the carving tent. I've been here for about half an hour and I have painted on the vines. Just super quick. Green, yellow, and a little bit of white. So it's raining out right now. I don't want to put the setol on even though it's dry in here. Sometimes this tent does leak a little bit. But I don't want to put the setol on right now. Let's give you guys a side view of this. You know, the paint's not perfect because like I said, it's going to be setoled. Who knows, I might even change my mind, put spar or urethane on it after. But here's the vines. Nothing crazy. Just some vines. I didn't even do my undercuts. I messaged Just Carve Rob. I said, Just Carve Rob, do I need to do my undercuts on these vines? I really don't care. Because now you can paint them good enough to make them look like they're vines. So there's the vines. So, for all you that follow along with me, I did the Shosugi Band Wood Spirit, and I tried to do a replica of another Wood Spirit that I did. And I didn't like the way it turned out. So I'm going to try another one today. I'm not too sure. I'm thinking this board, even though it's edge grain, even though this board is edge grain, I'm thinking about using this board because it's longer and skinnier and I can make everything flow a lot better. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it. I gotta start packing up to go to the Vancouver Island. I don't know if I'm going to take my carving tools or not. I kind of want to take a break. But anyways, I'm going to get this out of the way. And we'll get that board or something to carve another thing. I had to recarve this fantasy face deeper in here, so like I had to carve the eyebrows back farther so the nose sticks farther off. Now you can see the light comes through here, no problem, through that hole. And I widened this hole too, so. But anyways, we'll finish this off another day. And I got to set up the stuff to carve this. Okay, so I want to show you guys my face before anything. This Shosugi Banso Shosuzi pooped her pants is dirty friggin' work. And it takes a lot of work. You got to burn the whole piece and you got to clean it. So I got the microphone hooked up right now. I talk about in my videos lately learning from my mistakes. The last one that I did went too dark. My mistake was I mixed up the ink too dark. That's one. And the second one is I didn't clean the wood good enough. I did not use a Scotch-Brite, and I didn't do it good enough. You got to spend a long time to get that light color of the wood back. So this is what I got so far. The next time, I'm going to do a lady face. The silhouette of a lady face, and I'm going to get her hair blowing and stuff like that when I get back from Vancouver Island. Actually, I won't be doing that for a while because I got donated to do stuff for the grade 7 graduates, so I got to get this stuff done, and they're going to have like a little spirit trail thing for their grads too. And I just do that with my own time, charity thing. My best friend since elementary school, and his wife asked me to do it, so I couldn't say no. So that one has a sleeping eye there. But so while I went home and I refilled my coffee, it's because I had to get more Scotch-Brite. I'm going to spend about another half an hour. I'm going to put my mask on. Spend about another half an hour doing this, getting it real bright. Then I'm going to do the ink. I'm thinking that I want to do this one fall colors. It doesn't have to just be green and yellow. So that's that. All right. Okay, so the tattoo inks, I got yellow, red, I had to use acrylic paint and mix it up, green, orange, and orange. So, I'm happy. I'm much happier with the way this looks now. Now I just don't want to screw it up. I got to get the things on. So let me get them on and we'll show you what it's like. 3, 2, 1. I know I probably look like a dirty bag of shit, but I don't care. I'm having fun. And right now, I'm happy. Because the last one I did went too dark and I was just kind of pissed off. And I let it be known. Because you can't be happy with every project. But if you keep trying and trying and trying, you're going to get better and you're going to make something that you're happy with. Now, looks like there's a kind, I'm going to zoom in here. Looks like this is Lemmy. This is a sleeping Lemmy. He's got a couple warts here. Those are just little knots. So, I don't have the good clear coat that I would normally like to use. I have this stuff again. This stuff made the piece really dark last time. It's primer, interior, exterior, dries fast. It's like a clear coat. Now, with this piece, I don't mind if this goes dark because I know I got such light colors in here, right? And I sanded this. I Scotch-Brited this thing. So I pushed as hard as I could to get these colors in the eyes to pop. Look at the different colors of the grain. And it's so bumpy. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's just, the grain's really, you got the hard spot and the soft spot in the grain. It gets like staircases. It's so bumpy, and I'm super happy. Because I last night when I was going to bed, I'm like, man, I got to finish those vines on that piece, but I know I could do a better wood spirit. My problem is carving big, wide wood spirit faces. Any wood spirit faces, I haven't really figured out yet. So the wider the faces, it's harder for me to do to make it look decent. So I said, screw it. I made this face narrower. I'm going to take a chance. And I'm telling you right now, if it goes too dark, I'm not going to make a video for 10 months because I'm going to be so pissed off. Don't be a Geordie. 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 I should go to the store, buy another can of this stuff, the Spire thing, not Spire thing, but the Rust Oldham stuff that I normally use. But I don't want to drive 20 minutes to the store, 20 minutes back. I got to finish this. I got to start loading stuff up for Vancouver Island. I decided I'm not taking any carving gear. So let me spray this on. I got a before picture, and we'll show you an after picture. Carry on, and don't be a Geordie. And you have to seal this, because if you don't, if somebody puts this outdoors, wherever they put it, if rain hits this, it will wash all your colors away. And that's why I'm not brushing anything on too. Anyways, don't be a Geordie. So it's been a good day here at the Carving Fusion shop. You guys, can you tell me if I should use my microphone? I ordered a better microphone, another one too. So we got these vines carved in. Did I show this video with the light on? This owl was done a couple days ago. I'm going to be putting this in the spirit trails. I got a bunch of carving to do for the spirit trails. Got these things done. I got to paint, I got to carve a couple hawks on the bottom because that's what their school resembles. Their school is a hawk. So I'll just do a couple hawk heads. So here it is. What do you guys think? It went dark again. But I'm not upset this time. You know, it went so dark. It went so dark. Now I definitely know that stuff makes your piece go dark. Okay? Now I know that. It's confirmed. But I'm so happy that I used the lighter color on the face. Now you can see what the face is. Now, let's get some light on it. Might be a little bit bright. And don't forget this stuff's glossy and I like to use matte. But now you can see it. Now let's do a close-up of the grains. And the side view. How about we got shadows here? Hold on. Look at those grains, how awesome that looks. That's face grain, carving through face grain when you get that, carving through the layers. What do you guys think? Think it's better than my other one? I do. I'm way happier. These colors in this piece are super rich, you know, like it kind of looks like it's almost glowing metallic. Anyways, that's going to be it for a while. I don't know if Ryan and Uncle Kevin are going to want me to film on when they're doing the carving thing on the Indian reservation for Wednesday is Indigenous Day. Actually, you know what? It's raining out a bit, but let's get this out in the light so see if it looks a bit brighter. Okay? Oh yeah, look how rich that looks. Actually, I like it a lot. But here you can see this is edge grain, straight lines. But anyways, that's it, everybody. Carving Fusion over out, going to Vancouver Island for 3 or 4 days. Got to go home, wash up, pack up, and Larry Dibbs, you guys will be watching this when I'm on the island. Larry Dibbs, your mom's owl's in the car, your piece of cedar's in the car, and Robin, your gnome, is in the car. Ready for the island. No carving tools. That's it. I'm taking 3 days off. Don't be a Geordie.